Weight loss is often presented as a simple calculation, calories in versus calories out. But this clean math ignores the visceral, physical struggle that begins the moment you enter a deficit. Within days, symptoms emerge that have nothing to do with numbers on a scale. You experience sudden hunger, an unexplained sensitivity to cold, and a persistent physical weakness that makes everyday tasks feel exhausting. Even as your weight drops, your body is actively slowing its metabolic engine. It is purposefully burning less energy at rest to protect the resources it has left. Your body is deploying these biological alarm bells to defend its weight set point. You are engaging an ancient survival program that views weight loss as a threat to your existence. Caloric restriction creates a state of energy deprivation. As blood sugar levels drop, the production of key neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine falls with it, often leading to sudden irritability and anxiety. This happens because the human brain is exceptionally demanding, consuming 20 to 25% of the body's daily glucose just to maintain basic cognitive function. When you exhaust your small reservoir of stored glycogen, your brain enters a fuel crisis. It needs sugar to function, but your primary energy reserve, body fat, cannot help. Fatty acids are blocked from crossing the blood-brain barrier. To keep the brain alive, the body uses gluconeogenesis, making glucose from non-carbohydrate sources. To find materials, the body breaks down skeletal muscle protein. You cannibalize strength for emergency fuel. That sense of hunger is the feeling of your brain prioritizing its own survival over your muscle mass. As you lose weight, you are removing a literal blanket of thermal insulation. Body fat helps retain heat, and losing it makes it easier for your internal warmth to escape. You also lose the heat generated by digestion itself, a process called diet-induced thermogenesis. Eating less means your internal furnace simply doesn't run as hot as it used to. A lack of dietary iron can further impede your circulation, making it difficult for the body to maintain temperature in your extremities. This triggers an emergency protocol. The body restricts blood flow to your hands and feet to keep your core organs warm. This constant chill indicates your body has successfully lowered its resting metabolic rate to conserve every possible calorie. The Biosphere 2 study demonstrated the scale of this adaptation. When 8 people lived in isolation under extreme calorie restriction, their bodies forced a reduction in daily energy expenditure of 750 kilojoules. This is the starvation response. Your body views any significant weight loss as a threat and activates a set of physiological changes to prolong survival. A hormonal counterattack begins. The body increases ghrelin to drive hunger, while decreasing the hormones like leptin and GLP-1 that signal fullness. This chart shows the biological tug-of-war. Your efforts to cut calories and increase activity are pulled back by a slowing metabolism and rising hunger hormones. These drivers explain why nearly 80% of weight is regained within 5 years, overriding your lifestyle changes. To counter this, you must protect your metabolic rate. Using high protein intake and resistance training signals the body to preserve muscle mass rather than consuming it for fuel. Weight loss is an active negotiation with millions of years of evolution. Success requires understanding the system so you can finally work with it.